Zidane Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, I am going to be talking about this. This is the new poster that some say it's leaked, some say it's real. I'm inclined to say that it's real, and I'll explain my reasons in a little bit. But yeah, this is a Pokemon poster. Obviously, it's in Japanese, and I can read some of it. Not all of it, obviously. But it does look interesting, to say the least. So let's look at some of the details to why I think that this is real. One simple fact of the matter is, obviously, pocket monsters, but that's beside the point. That's not what we're going to be talking about. One is the art style. If you actually look at the art style, it's almost like the Alola region. However, you can notice if you watch the movies, the two recent movies, you'll actually notice that it's not quite Alola, but rather a combination of Alola and the movies, which is honestly amazing because, let's be honest, it was pretty lackluster in Alola. But also, we've never seen anything about this character, which does lead me to believe that this could very easily be our new secondary protagonist. But we'll talk about that in a little bit, about who this person is. Right now, we are going to be looking at the actual poster. So, obviously, pocket monsters. Then we got... Down here, we got a few things to keep in track of. Most of up here, I can't read very well. The thing is, I can't make out these two kanji, so that's why I'm not 100% certain. And I can't make out I don't know what these kanji are. So, then, yeah, there's a few other things, but it's pretty hard to really read it because I've got bad resolution here. A lot of the kanji is kind of hard to know because I don't know it. I do know what this one is, and this one, but that's beside the point. We're going to be looking at this specific part. This says November 17th, which is an important detail because that does mean that this would be releasing on November 17th. My only problem with this is that it seems early, considering the fact that we just got the end of Alola on September 17th, so I don't know. And we're still not completely done. So if we are going to be going straight into this, it's cool. I'm fine with it, but it just seems a bit early in my opinion. We have gotten things like this before where it's gone directly from one region to the other. And Alola could very easily do this. We've gotten it in almost every region except for when Ash went to Unova and Alola, which I'm going to be doing a theory about, so please keep that in mind. So yeah. Alola, and yeah. But right now we need to talk about this little thing that surrounds the Pokeball. First off, we can notice that each of the different segments is a region. This is Kanto, which you can tell by mostly the Pokemon, but you can actually tell that this is an important building for Kanto. I don't remember which one it is, because I haven't played Kanto in a long time. Then we have the Gold Tower, I believe, which is from Johto. We got the mountain from the volcano from Hoenn. We got some mountains from Sinnoh. We got the Unova Bridge. We got Kalos, the Kalos Tower, which is basically the Eiffel Tower, but just different. And, of course, we've got the Islands of Alola with Big Ben for Galar. Obviously, that's not its actual name, but that's what we're going to basically be calling it until it gets an actual name. So, yeah. We got every single one of these regions, which does lead me to think that we could be seeing characters returning from previous regions. I've said before that Galar could very easily be the region where they end off Ash's journey. And considering the fact that we do have this new character, it does actually lead me to believe that we could actually be getting this character becoming the new main protagonist. Ash finishes off his journey going to the Galar to fight in the Galar the Galar League. And throughout that, a whole bunch of people show up. I've talked about it before. I'm not going to talk about it again, except for maybe in a future video. Don't worry, Pokemon theories are coming. Holy cow! So that's an important detail. But yeah, I'm inclined to say that some of our theories might actually be real. So yeah, like I said before, if this is real, you can actually see that the art style is significantly different from Alola, but it does still have that Alola feel. But it also has the feel of the recent movies. Ash is probably the best example to look at for this. So I enjoy it. It looks good, and I'm 100% going to be watching the new Galar region as it's coming out, but we'll have to wait and see exactly how that plays out. Then we have this other character, which we have no information on, but I have some theories about this person. There's not been anything confirmed about this person's gender or anything, and I'm curious to know down in the comments what gender you thought this character was when you first saw them. Because to me, I thought that this person was a guy, which is fine, but when you look at this picture of the face, you realize that the shape is more feminine, as well as the fact that she has little eyelashes right on the very tips of her eyes. If you guys want to look more closely at the pictures, I do have them over on my Twitter, so definitely go check them out. They're always in the description below. So yeah, obviously this person has a Scorbunny as their companion, which might actually be a good choice to have Scorbunny be the companion of this character. One, it means that Ash doesn't get this Pokemon as one of his starters in this region, meaning that we can actually assume that it's either going to be Grookey or Sobble, which, based on previous years, I almost want to say that I'm not certain, actually, because here's the thing. Obviously let me make sure that I'm saying this right. So, in Johto, Kanto, and Unova, Ash had every single starter. In two of the regions, which were Sinnoh and Alola, one of his companions had one Pokemon, both of which were the water types, and Ash got the other two. And then in two regions again, those being Kalos and Hoenn, each of the companions had one Pokemon except for the little kid, so that's an important detail. So I am kind of glad that we are actually going to be taking Ash won't be getting the fire starter because he's had it every single time. That's not a joke. Like, the only times that I think he didn't have it was Hoenn, I think. Wait, no, he didn't. So he didn't have it for Hoenn or for Kalos again. So that's actually an important thing to so Hoenn and Kalsi didn't have it. Both of those companions did have fire starters, though. So I do want to say that most likely, if Ash is going to be getting a Pokemon, it could be either one. With Grookey or Sobble, or both, honestly. I could see him getting both of them. So we got this. So now that we've got this character, we need to now know who are the remaining characters. Based on the fact that this person does have a Scorbunny, I am inclined to think that the new character will most likely not be. Obviously, it won't be Brock, but it could very easily be another gym leader. I'm uncertain who exactly it could be, but there are some characters that we've seen throughout the Galar things that could very easily be Ash's new companion. Of course, the most important thing to understand, though, is that it's usually, well, it has been the first gym for a long time, with the only exception to this being Kalos and Alola. So, definitely some things to at least think about, but yeah. Obviously, this character is a new trainer, so cool. And that's currently all we need to know. One thing that I do want to say, though, is that I hope Ash isn't an idiot. Here's the thing. For some reason, they like to do this thing, especially lately, where Ash does a really good job, and then he is an idiot the next region, which, let's be honest, that was the case for Sinnoh. He was a genius. He did a really good job getting the highest he's ever gotten in a league, except for, obviously, the first time that or the second time he competed in a league where he won, but that was a different situation. The same goes for when he, and then in Unova, he was a complete and utter idiot. Holy crap. Again, in the next region, Kalos, he was a great character. Everyone loved it. I don't know many people who didn't. But that's actually something else that I want to talk about. Considering the fact that Alola was bringing back a lot of fans, the simple fact of the matter is that most people didn't like Alola. But the other fact of the matter is that it did bring in a lot of new fans. And if people realize that Ash is not an idiot in this region, people may stick around for it, staying for the entire region, and perhaps this would be the final region. And we've known for a while that Ash is, come on, he's been doing this for years. So it might be time for us to hang up the coat for Ash. But we'll have to wait and see exactly what they decide to do. But right now, a lot of our theories are looking promising. But anyways, guys, if you have any theories for Galar, then definitely let me know them down in the comments below, because we will be talking about them soon. And, of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you're new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell, because we do a lot of theories like this. Mostly we've been doing Miraculous, but we will begin doing a lot of other theories, including My Hero Academia, Witch Hat Atelier, and, of course, Pokemon. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!